Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum,
It is
family.
Thinking
Peace
Thursday.
and
Peace
blessings.
and blessings, fam. How y'all doing today? All praises is due to Allah.
All right.
We are once again blessed to be with you on this Thinking Thursday. All praise is due to Allah. We are honored. We are absolutely blessed to be with each and every one of you. Once again, we have a very, very special show for you today. We have a very special show for you today. Why you do it like that instead of turning the camera?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, guys.
And then
Peace and blessings. No, not yet. Okay, good.
do it like that. Okay. Why is it on here?
How's everybody doing? Sorry,
Fine,
guys. Y'all
fam.
know we are technical department as well as the actual show, so I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Okay. All right, fam. We got a very special show for you today. We're going to be dealing with our beautiful sister, Sister Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad, owner of the Sajda House, the former home of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praises due to Allah. We just want to let you all know on the outset, she was scheduled to be here with us, but we did find out from her assistant that she is actually in the process of relocation right now. She's in the process of relocation. So we're still not going to shy away from it because many of us don't know about the Sajda House. So therefore, because we don't know, we still going to give our sister a lot of love today. We're going to give our sister a lot of love today as though she was right here in the building. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do just that. So we got something new for you, family. We are now a part of the community app. We are part of the community app. And if you would like to become part of our community, I need that number. Hold on. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got it. We want you all to text. I know it's 678. Hold on. There we go. 678 736 7086 and type the word Elijah Coin. That's right. We want you to become a part of our community. We want to get deeply immersed with you. We want to send you messages. We want to talk with you. We want to hear from you. We want to learn from you. Not only just like this, we want to get your feedback. We want to hear different things for you. So we want you to text right now to 638-736-7086, and we want you to text the word Elijah Coin. Excuse me, my spelling is bad.
No, it's not.
It's not bad, but I misspelled some things. All right. All right, we want you to text the word Elijah Coin right now. I want you to text the word Elijah Coin to 678-76-7086 so you can be a part of our community, fam, because we want to get to know you better. We want to get more immersed and deep down with you. As you can see, family, we both wearing gold today. We're wearing gold today because we're living our life like it's golden, and we hope that you are too. All right, family. So you already know how we do this. If you've been with us any amount of time, you know we got to run a few things for you to support first. So we want to jump into that. You know, please don't go nowhere. Please don't go nowhere. We have to do this because we want to give you things, support that is beneficial for you and beneficial for us. So please don't go nowhere. Just hold on with us. Go ahead.
And not only that, fam, I pray everybody is awesome out there. Thank you all for tuning in. But we try to upgrade around here, okay? your brother, sister, and my son, my brother. We are all working to give you the best platform that we can. So as we learn, we grow. So these new commercials are not us talking. They're our old commercials. So I want you to give your feedback. So please don't go anywhere. Look at the commercials. They're about 8 minutes. It's about 8 minutes altogether, but we normally do about 10 minutes anyway. So give us your feedback. Let us know what you think. We are open to corrective criticism. Okay. Don't be mean, but just give us your honest opinion. Okay.
All right, family. So we're going to jump in with that.
Okay.
Now you can get the same uncompromising truth you've come to expect from the Final Call newspaper on all your connected devices. Subscribe to the Final Call Digital Edition today. Go to subscribe.finalcalldigital.com.
Worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download the Final Call Radio app and take us everywhere. On your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also log on to finalcall.com and click the Listen Live button, or finalcallradio.com. Final Call Radio, the official voice of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the nation.
Y'all know that's that Paximune. Got to get your
Let's
Paximune.
stipulate that this is not a vaccine. I mean, we need to be really clear. We're using the term vaccine to sneak this thing under public health exemptions. This is not a vaccine. This is a mRNA packaged in a fat envelope that is delivered to a cell. It is a medical device designed to stimulate the human cell into becoming a pathogen creator. It is not a vaccine. Vaccines actually are a legally defined term, and they're a legally defined term under public health law. They're a legally defined term under CDC and FDA standards. And a vaccine specifically has to stimulate both an immunity within the person receiving it, but it also has to disrupt transmission. And that is not what this is. They have been abundantly clear in saying that the mRNA strand that is going into the cell is not to stop transmission. It is a trick.
My name is Sadiqa Muhammad. I've been blessed with an opportunity to literally press the reset button for my life. And it's just in time for the Muslim reset or Ramadan. I didn't have any Ramadan decorations for my home, and I haven't seen any that represent the MGT. So, the black man and woman are gods. And what do gods do? They create. So join me in pressing the reset button with this beautiful MGT on your wall, reminding you of this blessed Ramadan.
I'ma make you pump like that.
Y'all up yet?
Just like that.
right, family.
To Allah. I like it.
Family. All right, family. You know, as we looked at it, it was a little long, but we'll work on it. In essence, we really love it. We pray that you love it too. You know, as far as showing you a lot of the products that we do offer. You, of course, you can't go to the store, and we got almost 100 products there. You know, Etsy.com is right at 80. So it's right at 80 products. So we can't show all of them, but we wanted to make you aware of some things we definitely want you to support. We thank you, thank you, thank you. I know some of y'all came in and you dropped out, but you know, I understand. I understand. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're just trying to give you some options of things that you can support. Okay.
Well, you know, we support Black.
That's right.
And the products that you saw, most of them, I would say 98% of them were Black, made from Black companies, right? Oh. So because we support Black, you know, this is what we have to do to change our environment, to change our reality, is that we have to support one another. So what we want to do is bring you products that you can support, right? And a lot of the products that we sell, a percentage of it goes to Love My Kidneys. Right. So you're supporting a cause as well when you support us, and you're supporting a Black-owned company. So do your job. Not your job, but do what's in your heart that you know that's right to do, and that's to support. And if it's something that you need and you want us to look for a Black company that does it, hey, drop it in the DM, or you could text us as well at that number, and let us know what you're interested in, so that we can always make sure that we're bringing you what it is that you need.
That is absolutely right. You know, we normally do a little theme music, but we just gave you almost 11 minutes of commercials. So we're not going to jump into the theme music right now, but we did design something special.
I think they heard some music that woke them up this morning.
Yeah. But we did design something special for our sister, Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad. And today, as we said, we were supposed to have been joined by our sister Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad, owner of the Sadjdah House. The Sadjdah House family is the former home of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the original home of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and that was 4755. Is that right? 4753, I believe it was. 4753 or 55, okay?
No, not 55. 55 is
53, okay. So, or no, it was 4853. That's what it was, because it's the next house. Okay, so it was 4853, the original home of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And our sister was fortunate enough to be able to purchase that home, and now she's in the process of renovating that home, bringing it back to its pristine purity. And the sister is going to such how would I say, she was going through such meticulous way of doing it. She is having it restored to its former glory, because as our sister said, and you will hear, that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's home is one of the most important historical homes in this particular span of time. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has been blessed to speak with so many, Muhammad Ali, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, a host of others, African leaders. I mean, just he was guiding and leading so many from that home, okay? And for this sister to actually be able to purchase it, her to be able to purchase it, but not just purchase it to live in it. It's going to become an educational center. Yeah. It's going to become a place where you can actually sit down, immerse yourself in the experience, and learn and see what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was able to do. She has a technology that she talked about where it's going to be like a hologram and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad will be sitting at the table with some of those figures,
Oh, wow.
and as the conversation is going on. So this is going to be a powerful, powerful, powerful museum and home that should be open, God willing, October of this year. So we definitely want to support, and one of the ways you can do that, family, is by purchasing from them the Elijah coin. You can go to, I will put it in the chat, the Sajda House. Sorry.
Oh, all right, guys.
We can,
you all over here.
right, you can go to the Sajda, excuse me. All right. You can go to the sajdahouse.com. You can go to the sajdahouse.com and you can get your Elijah coin. The coin is made from the copper that was originally found in the home. She took it, she had it minted into a coin with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad on the front and the actual home on the back. And from what she told me, in the future, this coin will actually become a cryptocurrency. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know that you need to go ahead and get yours. All right. All right. So I'm going to let my wife and my son greet you all. Then we're going to jump in and we're going to, kind of jump into the interview that she's already done. And so you can hear about this magnificent house. She did let us know she will be with us. She will be with us in a couple of weeks, God willing. So family, don't be dismayed about her not being here. We still celebrating our sister, giving that love, wanting you to still support. And as we said, once again, we want you to also become part of our community here at Mindspire Creations. And we want you to text the word Elijah Coin to 678-736-7086. Again, that's 678-736-7086. All right. So let's text that so we can get immersed in this conversation with one another, not just today, but throughout the day, and that we could be connected. All right.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings. Praying everybody is awesome. Thank you for tuning in to this wonderful Thinking Thursday. We are blessed again to be here in your presence. We really do appreciate your time, your energy that you bring, your feedback, and your communication, family. We are not able to be out and touch you. We can't do cheek to cheek right now. So the way that we communicate is through the internet, and this means so much, to us as we continue to be sheltered in place. Even though we do get out, we try to limit the amount of time we spend out in the public around a lot of people because, the virus is still out there. So if you're at home, fam, touch bases with us. Let us be your family and let's have conversation. All right. So today I am excited to talk about my beloved sister, Sister Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad. I first met my sister through Brother Ben X and Jacobs, Jake Taylor Jacobs, with the ABS tribe. And I was blessed to speak with her. And I asked her about all of our different entities. And she said, but it's all coming from you, and that was so important to, because I seemed like I was over here, over there, over here, over there. But she had me to understand because it's coming from us. It's coming from one source. It's all us. And so it helped us to pull things more together so that you all can understand that we do have multiple networks in our community, but all of them are to serve you and your people. So, Sister Wendy is a beautiful sister. She is truly an entrepreneur of entrepreneurs. You know how they say, "Oh, he a man's man." Well, she's a woman's woman. You know what I'm saying? Because she's on all the different fronts. She's very spiritual. You know, if you ever listen to our sister, she will always tell you that she gets her strength from her spirituality. You know, she gets her guidance from Allah. She, you know, this is what makes her move. And then, you know, she's an entrepreneur. She's so many wonderful, wonderful things. And I am excited. I was really looking forward to her being on the show. I really enjoyed her so much that I made a piece bracelet just for her.
Yeah.
And in return, you know, she was so beautiful too. She loved it. And she actually did a little commercial for me. And maybe at the end we'll show that commercial if we could pull it up.
Oh, yeah.
If not, it is on
We can pull it
our
up.
YouTube channel as well. But you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear this interview because I don't believe I've heard this one all the way through, and so I'm looking forward to it. And let my son greet you all. If you can pull that down, just yeah. All right, got to make sure things are right for everybody. One moment. All right, here we are.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's nice to see you this morning. And as she was saying, as she kind of took that down my head when I was gonna say that we met Sister Sajda from ABS Tribe, but also we've read her book, The Mind of an Entrepreneur. And it's definitely helped in the department of being an entrepreneur because she's helping to deal with your mindset and how you have to change your mind in order to alter your reality. As we say, let the spark in your mind uh, create a new reality. And you do create realities based on what you think, what you eat, um, and what you surround yourself with.
Right. Yes, sir.
Um, I mean, and that's what we learn from the book and what we're learning in general, that you have to really change your mindset. And it's this house is gonna be really beautiful, and I definitely want to go visit once it opens.
Yes.
Yeah, probably in October things die down, but we'll see. Even if they don't, we I mean we at least gotta stop by and go in there at minimum, because that's gonna be amazing. Because we don't, I don't know how many museums are even. I don't know how many museums not open right now. I don't
How many museums? What?
are not open right now.
They're all
They
starting to open
probably
up, you know,
everything
slowly
probably.
but surely. They're opening up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like we went to the Black Wax Museum. That was an experience. Okay.
All right. Thank you so very much for your input, Jamie. We truly appreciate it. And we are looking forward to getting right into the interview.
All right, fam. So we're gonna jump in and we're gonna jump in and we're gonna stop along the way to engage in conversation. So it will be kind of a stop and go, but we want you to hear some, and then we'll stop it, pause for a minute, talk about it, and then again, jump back in. So just jump on in with us, all right? Don't forget to text Elijah Cohen to 678-736-7086.
Yes, I hear somewhere, but it's not. It's in the process.
Former home of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is being rehabilitated right next door to the palace that the messenger built from the ground up. To speak with us today is the great sister who is manifesting the idea to make this monumental home a museum for the world, Sister Sajda Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Sajda.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. First question. Sister Sajda, how did this all come about?
You know what? What I like to tell people is that Allah backed me into a corner. I walked into my office where I'm sitting here now. That picture is from downstairs in the micro hospital that I'm a real estate developer and a business developer. And up pops the house on one of the auction sites that I subscribe to. And I approached it with trepidation because, to be honest with you, I knew it would change my life. And I was thinking I could procrastinate it out a little bit. I had known that there were other efforts to purchase the home. So I started making phone calls and texts saying, hey, what's going on? Y'all got it? Because what was burning in my head and just came crashing down on me was that now I've seen it and I can't walk away. And so through the course of that process, I don't know how much detail you want me to go into, but through much pressure from my business partner and my brother, they really just kept pressing me because I was really trying to run away from it, to be honest with you. But at the same time, my conscience was saying, I seen it now. I can't just turn the computer off. I can't just walk away. And it really became a test of my belief. And so I accepted it. And I was right. It has absolutely changed my life. And I'm just excited. I embrace it 100%.
Well, what features will be, what will the features be for this project, and what are the details of the museum?
So it's a cultural center, or like a museum house is what you can call it. And that's an old picture before we started doing some of the exterior work. Basically, it's sacred space. It is the most important piece of property in modern day Black history. There are more leaders and civil rights icons that have met, dined, and convened in that home than any other piece of property in modern day Black history. Not only from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Mrs. Coretta Scott King, Ralph Abernathy, Hosea Williams, Senator Adam Clayton Powell, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Mrs. Betty Shabazz, Mr. Sam Cooke. I could go on and on. James Baldwin had dinner there. Members of the 1968 Democratic Convention delegation were there. So you name it, Stokely Carmichael, you name it. And so that's what makes it the single most important piece of property. So it's sacred space for our culture. And so what we're doing is honoring that sacred space. And of course, honoring the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and enshrining the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan there with his spiritual father. And so how are we going to do that? People will have an opportunity to come there and see what was built from that home. So we have a beautiful sculpture that's going out front called the Cracked Atom sculpture that was inspired from our lessons. It's 7 members of the African diaspora coming together, touching a cracked atom. There's lots of symbolism there. The idea is to use the house as a symbol of unity, not only of the African diaspora, but the continent. Inside the home, we are working on a digital display throughout the house called He Lives. And so as you move throughout the house, there will be, God willing, 3D projections and places where you can literally go and stand next to a life-size digital image of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad or Malcolm X or Muhammad Ali or anybody that we decide to showcase. We're really excited because we just finished the design from some inspiration that I had on the kitchen, and we're going to call it Mother Clara's Kitchen. When I first got the house, the kitchen had been gutted by a previous owner. And from what everyone in the nation knows about Mother Clara, she didn't play about her house and about her kitchen and her countertops. And she was so iconic when it came to serving people and helping people to have access to healthy meals and things like that. So many people came there and learned from her. So what we decided to do was I designed a kitchen that I said, you know what, Mother, we just want to restore your kitchen and give it to you as a dedication for your sacrifice in the nation, and to say thank you, and that we're sorry that they gutted your kitchen, but here's a new one. So that's one of the additional features. We have the Table Talks partnership, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad Table Talks, and we're doing a partnership with that organization. We got some really cool technology there where we'll be able to project people down onto the table, which is actually a table that was used by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And so we're working on exhibit space on Mother Khadija Farrakhan, and we're going to do like the first ladies with her dresses. And I don't want to give it all away, but we're recycling and repurposing everything. You saw our commercial on the coins. So if we take a piece of brick off the house, we're using it either back on the house or in some other kind of way. We've got windows we're going to be offering to the public, a couple of doors. We're recycling copper and making coins. So it's really repurposing and not wasting anything that was graced by the presence of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Awesome.
So speaking of the coin, can you tell us a little bit more about this?
So these coins, they're the Sajda House commemorative Elijah.
All right, family, we're gonna stop right there, just for a minute. We'll jump back in a minute. I really want us to engage with that. I want us to be in the present moment with everything that she just said. Okay. What are you? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad is an absolute Renaissance man. He is an absolute Renaissance man. And the people who we think they did it all on their own, oftentimes they were either inspired by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad directly or by some of his students across the country, but nonetheless, the root went back to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Let me come back right here just for a minute. We're gonna come back to the video. I want to say that because the reality is, family, that today the reason we have Black Jesuses on our wall is because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was teaching about the reality of the color of Jesus. So much so, I just want you all to think about this, and I'm going to be quiet and let them reflect as well. That on Good Times, the sitcom, they did a whole episode on the Black Jesus. And Michael pulled out the Muhammad Speaks newspaper and quoted from the Muhammad Speaks about the color of Jesus. So this goes to show you the power, the influence of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that they in the sitcom, even though they may not have liked the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, they knew they could not be in Chicago and not demonstrate the reality of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam, whether it be through the Muhammad Speaks, whether, as the brother talked about in another episode, How to Eat to Live. So family, this is the type of man the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is. Okay? This is the type of man that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is, all right? And so I just wanted to share that. I'll let them have their piece.
Yes, sir. Wow, my beloved sister. I mean, what an honor, for her to have this task, and what a beautiful way that she is doing it. I mean, she said she had trepidations as, she was moving into it. She wasn't necessarily, like on board. Yeah. But, sometimes Allah uses you in that way. He uses you in a way, and it's not that we're always like, yay, I can do this, but it's called submission because he wants to use you. And when Allah wants to use you and you submit, then he will bring greatness from you.
Yeah.
What she is doing is going to go so beyond who she is at this moment.
Go ahead.
Her name will be beheld for the work that she is doing.
Yeah.
We actually saw some video of when she was bringing the cracked atoms, when they were bringing the statues off of the truck, and the details of these statues, was so beautiful. I am so excited. I guess October I'll be in Chicago, y'all, because that is definitely my goal and desire is to go to that house and experience it and take the time to go through it, so that just imagine Jesus Christ, right? That we read about in the Bible. Imagine going to his home.
Right.
And seeing his home in its fullness, the way that it was, because that is her effort, is to bring it back to the way that it was when he was living there. And so imagine that honor to be able to go into Jesus Christ's home. Well, that's who the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is to us. He is the risen Christ, because he brings a wisdom, a knowledge, a clear understanding of the word, and he's giving us a projection into our future.
Yeah.
So when you have someone as important as the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and his home is now going to be available to us, I am very, very excited, and I'm looking so forward to it. And I'm so grateful to our sister, who has much on her plate, but she took this on as a project and she took it very seriously. And, she has put such a great effort into what it is that she has done, and her staff. We don't want to ever forget about all the people that are working with her, because it does take a team in order to make a dream happen, right?
Go ahead.
How does the saying go?
You said it better than that. Say it again.
It takes a team to make your dream,
Go ahead.
and we have to be okay with depending and helping one another in our efforts and what it is that we're striving to do. So, big kudos to my sister. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to seeing the great work that you have put into that home. Son, did you want to add anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what I would like to add is that she was saying is gonna be something that's gonna transcend generations after she creates it, like something that all children, all men, black men and women, and definitely people in the Nation of Islam, men, women, and children get to see something historical, uh, that really just transcends generations and time and etc. Because what the Most Allah Muhammad taught on raised the frequency of black people as a whole and people in the world in general, because he told the world stuff that they didn't know, like where he was talking about in the Supreme Wisdom about the cracked atom and different things like that. And then you saw not that much longer after he talked about that, then it was like, yeah, we're gonna try to figure out how to do that. And that's really one of the most important things about this building is we don't want the Most Allah Muhammad to be forgotten, or
That's
the
right.
history that we bring the Nation of Islam to be forgotten either, because it's important.
That's
And they
right.
don't even put it in the history book, and I don't expect them to.
Right.
We got to put it in our own history books, but that's why we need more historical sites just like this,
Absolutely.
where we're able to keep our name in history and keep
Mm.
people remembering what the Prophet Muhammad did and the Nation of Islam did.
That's right. Because it's a blueprint for our future.
Right.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right. Because, I mean, honestly, that's how like how he was doing where he had high level guests in the house. Uh, Technically, I know that's a thing that can make people scared, but it's true. One day you might have, famous people in your house as well. And you can definitely learn from the historical example of the house of the um Moslem Elijah Muhammad, and see how to set up, proper etiquette, etc. And you can learn from the MDT too, because they also
All
learn
right,
that.
Sister Clara Muhammad's kitchen.
And that's all I have to say.
Yes, sir. All praises due to Allah. That was important.
All right.
I appreciate that input that you gave, because it's it's very whew, for a generation. I look forward to taking my grandbabies. That's what I'm saying. I look forward to taking my grandbabies and making sure that, because we love museums anyway.
Right.
And we usually go to a lot of Black historical museums whenever we can find one. But museums are important because they do hold the history.
Yeah.
They hold the history. And because nobody can tell our story better than we can, especially with the love and respect. When we went to the Muhammad Ali Museum, they mentioned the nation and, that Muhammad Ali was part of the nation, but they didn't give it its true credence and importance of who Muhammad Ali was to the nation of Islam. And so having a piece of him that came to that house, to the most honored, to the Sajda house, now we can go a little bit deeper into who Muhammad Ali was as a Muslim.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to walking through those doors and just immersing myself in the experience. And thank you, Sister Charlene, for tapping in with us. We appreciate you taking time, and everybody for taking time and giving us a little bit of space in your divine mind. We got Sister Fatima. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in, and definitely thank those who are on melanated people as well. I'm excited about this. The meticulous, painstaking effort that she's taking to do it. She's speaking with those who visited the home. She is getting insight into what it was like from those who worked there, from those who were there, from those who lived there with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because he had several people who stayed with him. Brother Jabril was one. Brother Lucius B.R. was another, that actually lived with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for quite some time. Okay? So with that, we get an opportunity now to do what we may have never been able to do, and that is to go sit in the home, hear the voice, to be encapsulated in that moment in time and understand how he spoke things then that are still prevalent, relevant, and necessary right now.
That's right.
Right now. So, again, I just wanted to
what I'm excited about?
What's that?
I'm excited about that table.
Come on now. Come on.
We've listened to table talks. The one or two of the cassettes with table talks, but the way that she said they're going to have actually people sitting at the table through the what is it called, hologram?
Yeah.
Oh,
3D.
Man, I am looking. I was excited when I saw Night at the Museum and how they had the hologram come up and speak to you. So I am looking forward to it. 2021, to be able to do that in this modern time, and that she even had the thought to do it, to bring a real life experience like that. I'm excited, man. That's going to be so awesome.
Yeah, I pray that she also has her own line tour.
Okay, yeah.
So that those who can't make it for whatever reason, that they may pay a couple of dollars to actually get immersed in each and every exhibit right there from their home, being able to look at it and see it in all of its parts, its working parts. So, sis, if you haven't planned that, maybe that's something in the future. If you have, all praise is due to Allah. So we're going to jump back into this video, okay? We're going to jump back in.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay.
We'll have to catch that later.
All right, so we're going to jump back in and hear a little bit more.
Coins. And what we did was we took old copper that was from the gutters and downspouts, and we had to cut it, we had to wash it, we had to get the nails out of it, we had to melt it down. The melting point was 1,983 degrees Fahrenheit. And this mold, which was designed by Brother Tori Muhammad with some consultation assistance from Imam Sultan Rahman and Brother Abnar Farrakhan. And so we put this together, created the mold. Each coin is graded, so each one has its own barcode. It's actually a collector's item, so it's unique. And with some of the other ones we have that have not been graded, we're thinking of blinging them out and, you know, making like a medallion out of them. But the idea is for everybody to be able to walk away with an heirloom or a collector's piece from the copper, recycled copper of the messenger's home. So you can go to sajdahhouse.com and order your coin today.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
What is the projected completion date for this project? It sounds like a lot.
It's a lot. I've been playing around with the dates. Construction will be done somewhere around this summer. And we'll see where we are. You know, it's our project. We can delay it until the anniversary of the messenger's birth, or we may start this summer. But once construction is done this summer, we'll have a better idea. But it will, God willing, be this year for sure. And I'm hoping by summer. But we got a lot to do, a lot to put together. We're working hard on it now, and it's just exciting. It's a life-changing project and responsibility that I'm just so grateful for.
Now, you mentioned a lot of Black history, a lot of historic names that have passed through that house. Will there be any photos or images of them or any other members that you'll be featured in that house?
Yes, the beautiful thing about using technology is that, number one, we don't have to impact the walls of this sacred space, right? And so on the technology, a lot of these are 3D screens and things like that, and we'll be able to change those displays as we see fit. So if it's Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, we can do a whole display on Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and his meeting that he had with the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So we plan to showcase the unity that existed in our community that a lot of people don't realize. And I realize that they made us pick a side, you know, at some point, but this house served as a symbol of unity, and we're going to show that. So there are a lot of people. I'm discovering somebody new every day that was there in that home.
Now, currently, we know that Minister Farrakhan also has taken residency in that house. Will any of his images be included in some of the 3D images that you are going to feature in that house?
So the residency of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is actually next door in what we call now the Palace. And will there be images of him there? Yes, there will be. We plan to enshrine him there with his father, his spiritual father, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So we've got some very valuable conversations between the two of them that are part of the Table Talk series.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, we get that right, we'll be able to project them down on the table, and you get to hear as you tour the house when you get to that room, some of those conversations. But yes, there will be photos and images in there.
Amazing.
Perfect. Okay,
Amazing.
well, I want to know more about the structural aspect of the house. It was copper, it's brick. Did you run into, or are you running into any unforeseen problems or issues pulling or extracting that copper, keeping the structure as close to the original as can be? What are you running into when you're working on this project?
Let me tell you what's so beautiful and blessed about this space. And that is that this house is 119 years old.
Oh, wow.
When you come in it and you see the wood and you see how stable this house is, you will know for sure that it is blessed and sacred space. There are 5 different types of wood in the house. We've got copper all around it. We've got limestone. We've got, stained glass and lead glass windows. And really, when you do a project like this, it's a little bit different from new construction where somebody draws it out on a piece of paper and you just put it together. In this case, it's like one big puzzle, right? So every aspect, we have to figure out how to do it, because the mandate is we're not doing surgery on those walls. We are not altering this sacred space. And so we've been able to be successful at that by the grace of Allah so far. and figuring out those puzzle pieces and figuring out how to get the pipes up in there and also update it as well. So difficulty with the copper, not at all. In fact, about it, some of the copper that was on like the bay windows and things like that, we were able to keep. So when we took the, my lights went off. When we got, I need a clapper. I'll turn it off as soon as I finish talking. But anyway, when we took the white paint off the walls, what we ended up having is copper underneath there. And we were able to show the lead and the stained glass. So not all the copper were we able to recycle. Let me turn my light back on. It's on a timer.
Sure. All right.
Uh-oh.
We see you now.
All right, I'm back.
All right. I have one last question for you.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the Muslim Business Directory?
Yes. So the Black Muslim Business Directory is something that I've wanted to do for many, many years. When I first moved to Chicago, I came in the nation in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I was moved to Chicago by the National Secretary's Office and the then National Accountant. And one of the things that we spent so many hours talking about was business development for the nation, doing for self, separation. I literally have been studying this my entire adult life. And so my thought was, in coupling with my Mind of an Entrepreneur movement that I created in 2008, really to help people with mental strategies so that they can navigate the world of business. Because for myself, I was educated, I had all the technical skills, but I struggled because just mentally, I just wasn't there. I had a problem selling because I didn't really want to sell, and I just couldn't get over certain hurdles. And so once I started to have those victories, I said, you know what, I want to share this wisdom and knowledge. And so with that, marrying that with the Muslim ecosystem, my contribution to that is developing the Black Muslim Business Directory, or the Mind of an Entrepreneur Black Muslim Business Directory. So it's more than just a directory. We do coaching, we do consulting, free coaching and consulting. We do networking. I kind of act as like an ambassador between the companies, bringing companies together, referring people. The idea is to put some energy and robust energy around the Black Muslim business ecosystem. Because at the end of the day, and I've done business all around the world, people who know how to conduct themselves in a certain way are much easier to do business with than those who don't. And I believe that business people in the Nation of Islam, with the teachings, can be leaders in the business world. And one of the things that I've done in my businesses is that I've been blessed to be able to take the teachings and infuse them into policies and procedures and processes so that, and I know it works. I've seen it work, I know it works, and I've had success at it. So it's something that I've got some experience at, and I'm just excited about. So that's what it is.
You are certainly very busy, and we are thankful for all the work that you are doing with Sadjdah House and with the Muslim Directory. Thank you for speaking with us, Sister Sadjdah. We will have you back here at National.
I look forward to it. Don't forget to get your Elijah coins, everything.
Right. All right. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
All right, fam. Did you all enjoy
Be a
that
part of the force
interview?
that powers truth in journalism. Your support helps to combat false media. Cash App, NN.
All right. So, wow. Not only the coin, to have a piece of the house, to have the water was running when the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad was there. That's just like, the water that he drank was running through those pipes, fam. Right. And, I am so excited. It is truly an investment. I know a lot of times in the Black community, we really don't do a lot of, collecting, right?
Some of us,
right? Some of us don't. I mean, I would say a lot. Maybe the older generation did more collecting and saw the value of things that would be further down the line. But let me tell you, fam, once we invest in this coin, I believe that it's the coin that will keep on giving. way after we make our purchase. And the point is 500, but she has a discount going right now for,
I don't know if that's
if it's still going. Well, you may want to go to the sajdahhouse.com and see if she still has that discount going. But it's $500. But trust me, fam, it's going to be worth so much more. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, when they find out who I am, who he is, that they will be tearing the barks off of trees. I mean, just imagine, fam, that you would have a piece of Jesus Christ home.
Go ahead.
That's how serious this coin is. It's a very beautiful coin. I don't know if we can get a picture of it. And
I will go ahead.
yeah, he's going to try to pull up a picture of it so that we can see the details of the coin. And a lot of thought went into it. As she mentioned, there were like 3 different people: Brother Tori, Brother Imam Sultan Muhammad, and Brother the minister's son, Abnar Farrakhan. They all worked together to produce the design of the coin, and I am really appreciative of the effort that they have put into that to make that available to us family. And we don't want to wait until they're all gone, because trust me, when it is all said and done, we're gonna really wish that we had it. And I know for us, we're working on getting it ourselves, because we definitely want to have one, but we want to also make sure that it's available to you as well. And you can have to go back on.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Look at that.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me make our screen. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the coin. This is the coin, family. It has the Honorable Elijah Muhammad on the front, and it actually has a picture of the Sajda house on the back. Now, I'm about to give y'all some insider tips, okay? So that you can know. I spoke with Sister Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad, and I was saying, that she should take that coin and turn it into a form of cryptocurrency. And she said that it will be. She said, but right now she's working with Peace Coin. She's working with Peace Coin with Brother Malik Saeed Muhammad, the regional representative of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So with that family, so that just means that it's already in the works.
Right.
It's already in the works. She's already thought about it. And we do want to put the link for the Peace Coin in there. We do want to put the link for the Peace Coin in there. So for those of you all who are interested in the Peace Coin, that you will be able to tap into that. Family, it haven't been released publicly yet. This is a great time to get involved with the Peace Coin. I know this is not about Peace Coin, but it's a very important move, because essentially the Peace Coin is the encapsulation of the 3-year economic program combined with cryptocurrency and blockchain. Right. So family, it actually will be a coin. You can get it in silver, you can get it in gold, you can get it in platinum. Okay. And then combined with that, it will be a cryptocurrency as well, to help with setting up training in the trades for those brothers and sisters that don't necessarily want to go to college, those coming out of the prisons. This is a great peace coin. This is a great peace coin. This is a great cryptocurrency that you should really look into. You and your family, you should look into it. Get in while it's on the ground floor, because once it blows up, family, it's already got 1.9 billion people that's backing it right now. That's where it's at. 1.9 billion people, as we heard the other day, that's backing it right now. So you know when it hits the national market, it's going to be wildfire. And it's ours. And we control everything in it, from the technology to the coin itself. So that is a power move. That is a power move, and we highly advise you to get involved, but also definitely tap in to get your coin, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad coin. Okay, so for those of you all, go to SadjDahHouse.com. And family, we want you to text right now. We want you to text the word Elijah coin. I'm putting it in the chat. I want you to text the word Elijah coin to 678 736 7086. Text that word Elijah coin to that number so that you can become part of the Mind Spark Creations community, where we're going to be talking about ideas. We're going to be talking about things we can do to uplift ourselves, our families, things that we can do to empower ourselves. We want to get more immersed into this with you, not just having this show. We want to be able to text you information. We want to be able to get stuff for you. So when you text that information, please fill out all the documentation in there. Don't call that number, okay? Just text that number, and then we'll be connected. And then the things that we have to say when we are in there, you can actually get involved with our community. So go ahead right now and text Elijah coin to 678 736 7086, and you will be tapped in with us and our community. We definitely want you there, okay?
That's right. Yes. So I don't have anything else to say in regards to, what we have seen today. I think Sister said it all. She really did explain to us, about the Sajda House, what it means, all of the effort that she has put into it. And I'm just looking forward to being there, being a part of history.
Yes.
To say that I've been to that house. I personally have been to the palace next door. I've gone in twice, and I've gone to the house several times delivering mail to the beloved minister. And I have done that because I was blessed to work with Sister Claudette Marie Muhammad in the Chief of Protocol Department. So I was blessed to be there and to be present. So I'm excited to go to the house next door where it all began.
Yes, family. So, again, we didn't want to disappoint you all. We were supposed to have Sister Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad on with us, but she's in the process of relocation. We are already setting up the a reschedule for it. We already setting it up. She's going to let us know in a couple of weeks when she will be, by God's grace, available again, and we'll come back. But we wanted to honor our sister.
That's right.
We wanted to honor the great work that she is doing. We wanted to honor our sister. We wanted to honor the great work that she is doing. And we pray that Allah continues to bless her hands. We pray that Allah continues to bless her mind and bless the motions that she's making. Our sister has a mini hospital or a vascular center. This sister is the owner of a Massage Envy and so many other things. This sister is a thought leader. This sister is a genius in our nation. She's a genius in our community. And for those of you all who haven't tapped in and got the book, The Mind of an Entrepreneur, definitely tap in with her. Just go to Instagram and type in Sajda House or type in Sajda House. She does answer those messages. And she also has her own page, Wendy S. Muhammad, as well. So tap in with her And, just let her know that you saw us here. Let her know you saw us here on Mind Spark Creations, and we looking forward to being with her. But we had a song that we wanted to dedicate to her before. We always have something like that. So we made a song for that we wanted to dedicate to, and we want to let you hear it. And she's going to get it. So, but we want you to enjoy it. And be sure to tap in with us at 10:30. At 10:30, in just a few minutes, we're going to be blessed to be with our brother Bruce White. And we're going to be talking about what he did to discipline himself and change his diet and his lifestyle to be able to actually. They were saying he was needing to go on dialysis. He was able to come off that, and his kidney function is going up, and up because of the changes that he's made. We were blessed to talk with him before all of that, and it started him on this journey. So we're going to be on Love My Kidneys. We're going to be on Love My Kidneys at 10:30. So definitely tap in with us on that in just a few minutes. But we're going to go ahead and play this song. We hope y'all enjoy it. Come on. All right. We hope you all enjoyed that as much as we did making that. Family, if you need a theme song or something made for your podcast, for your show, for your business, you can again tap in with us You can text that number. You can text that number 678-736-7086 and let us know that you're interested in getting a theme song or something designed that was designed by yours truly, your brother Carthrell Muhammad, aka DJ Dawood Ali.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, family, we have absolutely and thoroughly enjoyed ourselves today, and we pray that you would support the Sadjdah House. Go ahead, get your Elijah coin. But not only that, we pray that you would be at the opening when it opens, God willing, in October. Okay, we pray that you would be at the opening when it opens in October, or if you can't make it in October, definitely plan to make it a trip so that you can actually go in, touch the home, experience everything that is going to be offered. Again, we are so proud of our sister. We love our sister and all that she is doing. And we are not proud because we seeking accolades from her. We are proud for any other believers that are doing great work. We love you, those that we know and those that we don't know. If we don't know you, please make us aware of the great work you're doing. We would love to speak with you on the great work that you're doing. So we looking for everybody, okay? If you're doing children's books, if you're doing any type of great work that we need to know about, please let us know, and we'd love to talk with you. Well, family, it has come to that time where we're going to have to say blessings and peace to you until a little bit later on, as far as my Inspire Creation show is concerned. Again, we honored our Sister Wendy Sadjdah Muhammad, owner of the Sadjdah House, the former home of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. We are excited and enthused at what she is doing, and we're going to send her this show. We're already setting up and rescheduling for her to be on in a couple of weeks, and we pray you'll tap in with us. But once again, if you tap Peace Coin, if you text, Peace Coins, Elijah Coins, text Elijah Coins to 678-736-7086. That way you can become a part of our community and you can know everything that we're doing and everything that we have coming up, and we can immerse deeper in our relationship with you. Once again, text Elijah Coin at 678-736-7086. It is really us, and you can tap in with us there, So remember, we got something else, honey?
Well, just that come back at 10:30 so that we can go a little further into Love My Kidneys.
That's right.
That's right.
Love
My Kidneys. We're going to have our brother Bruce White on. He's been on before on the show, and he has made some really miraculous changes to his life, and you got to hear his story. And one thing I want you all to know is that we all have our own journey. And when we talk on Love My Kidneys, I talk a lot about my journey, my husband's journey with me, my son. But you all have a journey. And what's most important is that we get on it, and you got to know who you are and where you're going. So where we're going is we're healing the body. We're healing the mind. We're healing the soul, family. So come on at 10:30, tap in to Love My Kidneys.
All right, family. May Allah bless and keep each and every one of you. Stay safe out there. Again, this pandemic is not over. Right. It is not over, and we just got to say this before we get out of here. Please do not take that experimental vaccine, family. We're gonna put in the chat some information that you can look at before you do. Look at it, research it, think about it, look at all the things that's going on. People are being hurt. We're just saying, do not take it, family. Again, you can get with us about Pax Immune. We also have something called Alpha 7 that helps to modulate the immune system and helps and strengthen our immune system. So you can get to that once again at our Etsy shop. If you're looking for something that's going to help you in this hour, these are things that you can do. Okay. And we have a host of other things as well. So definitely take a look at the online store. Remember that we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it, as our brother Jake says. And remember to be the best, because you are absolutely the best. And remember to let the spark in your mind create a new reality. All right, fam. We look to seeing you in just a few minutes on Love My Kidneys. And you can actually text the word Love My Kidneys to that same number, 678-736. It's new, y'all. 7086. Text the word Love My Kidneys, and you will be get into that part of my community. All right, love you, family. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Have an awesome day.